we've been through customs now. We're just waiting on our turn at immigration, which is right here, the police station. And then, yeah, we'll go back out to the boat and head around between the Pitons. So, going well so far with checking out. Look at Soufriere. There we go. You can already see the base of Gross Piton there coming into view. In the morning, we'll be going right around the corner there and heading off to St Vincent. Wind indicator, of course, still not working. Just gonna have to make do. We had spent about 3 weeks in St. Lucia, divided between the Rodney Bay area, Marigot Bay, and here around Soufriere and the Pitons. Each area had its own distinct character. Marigot was probably our favorite, but nothing can rival the natural beauty of the Pitons. We were excited to spend one last evening in this very unique and amazing area. What are we going to do today?
I don't know.
For the rest of the day?
Get prepped for our crossing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crossing prep. Hanging out. Guess we could go up there to shore. St. Lucia's pretty expensive. I'm tired of paying US dollar prices for everything. Maybe I'm done with going to shore, ready to spend some EC Grenada type prices.
And it's not just US prices, it's US tourist destination prices.
Yeah. I mean, we've enjoyed it here, but it has been expensive, so maybe we'll just stay on the boat. Eat the stuff we've already bought.
Yeah. Drink the drinks we've already bought.
Yes. All right, we've got the reefs and the sails. Sail cover off. The tanks are secured. I've got everything off the dinghy. Lindy's down below making dinner, and looks like, what's that?
Focaccia.
That's going to be for dinner and some passage food?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I'm trying to get it to rise quick, so I put it on top of a hot pot.
What's for dinner?
It's soup. It's a vegetable, ground turkey, and kale soup, and beans.
Awesome.
Just a bunch of stuff.
Sounds good. All right. I think we'll go ahead and lift the dinghy now, and then, yeah, it'll be time to just relax. We didn't end up going to shore. We're just hanging out on the boat. Nice day. Sun's getting a little low here between the old Pitons. Got the dinghy up. We tilt it up a little like this so that we get airflow into our bed. Like so. And then in the morning, we'll just drop it, finish lashing it down, and head off. This is a beautiful place. Got my double reef in the main. Yeah, everything looks good, just about ready. Soup's looking good. I think Lindy's in the shower. All right, it's first light, about 5 o'clock in the morning. We've got the boat finished getting ready. Engine's starting to warm up. Yeah, there's that view I keep showing you. Don't worry, it's almost over. No more Pitons in just a little bit. How's it going down here, babe?
Good.
All right. Okay. Time to go. Lindy's starting to work on the mooring lines. it's dead calm in here because we've got the nightly of the land, but yeah, it'll probably be a little windy once we get just right out there. We won't know exactly what it'll be like till we get there. Mainsail's up and we're coming around the point. Got a couple of reefs in there. There we go, out into the Caribbean. One of those nasty gaps between the islands. Head sail's up now. We've still got the motor running because the winds are actually kind of light. We're motor sailing. Now you can see the moon. Pretty neat. You know, the wind indicator's still broken, but I've got this handy thing that my dad bought me probably, I don't know, 15 or 20 years ago, maybe more. It still works. So we can see that the wind's only between 7 and 8 knots. So glad to have this. Thanks, Dad and Mom. All right. Yeah, it's getting started. Winds finally come up a hair. It's really pretty nice so far, and we have the engine on, sailing along. Yeah, not going very fast. There's a opposing current, only getting between 4 and 5 knots. St. Lucia's there still. We can't quite see St. Vincent yet, but we're keeping our eyes open. Moving along pretty good though. Our long 52-mile passage today will come in 3 parts. The 30 miles of rough open ocean between St. Lucia and St. Vincent, followed by 14 miles of mostly motor sailing in the calm lee behind St. Vincent. Then the final 8 miles in what's known as the Bequia Blast, where we're likely to see higher winds and more heeling. The whole thing will take a tiring 10 to 11 hours, which will be the longest passage of the season. We let a little bit more of the head sail out. Now we're moving. We still got the current, but we're going like 5.5 sometimes. If the current weren't there, we'd be going over 8 knots right now. So this is what that looks like. A little faster than it was a second ago. Wind speed definitely not working. As you can see, over 8 knots there most of the time. Here on the GPS you see we're only going around 5 knots. There you go. Be about 4 hours or so, and then we'll be back behind St. Vincent. Hey, winds are up, seas are up. some rain ahead. Looks like it's going to pass in front of us. Typical gap between the islands sailing now. See some decent sized waves coming by us. But it's not too bad because we're on a beam reach. Whenever we get the boat set up to actually sail on course, which isn't easy in this current and wind. The autopilot's acting funny, but it's not too bad. But not great either. A few more hours.
St Vincent. Maybe not.
Oh no, I see. Yeah, I see it. Take a look again. It's there.
I saw it, but then now I lost it.
I can see the outline of it.
Yeah, like right
just
here.
over the top of the dinghy. Just over top of the jerry can.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
That's like the low slopes of Soufriere, and then it goes up and then disappears.
Yeah.
Sweet. About 10 miles out from the island of St Vincent. It's smoothed out just a little bit, but this has really been a rough passage. So we'll be glad when we're back there behind the island, but you know, doing all right now. Here comes another big set of waves. Kind of, you know, comes and goes, but yeah. We'll see. You doing all right, Lindy?
Yeah.
Cool. You can see the island up there. That's nice. Gives us something to watch get closer. I think I'm off course again. Let me go check. Steady as she goes. Island.
Yay.
Lindy's taking a turn here steering. There it is. Hasn't quite leveled out yet, but it won't be too much longer.
Look at the volcano.
Yeah, there's the volcano. Soufriere. Been out 6 hours now, and we've got, you know, probably 3 or 4, maybe longer to go, so we will be really tired when we finally get to Bequia. Of course, the last couple of hours are going to be the Bequia Blast, so we'll be tired and sailing, hopefully not too hard on the wind, but we'll see. But it is smoothing out more and more as we go. Lindy's doing good back there at the helm. Everything look good? Yeah, when we came north this way, I remember when we got back behind St Vincent at one point, it was completely flat and we had to turn on the motor. So I guess that's going to happen again today, maybe when we get up past this next point that we're sort of sailing to. So we'll see. Oh yeah, sailors got to eat. The wind died, so we got the motor running. Figured it's a good time to eat some lunch. This is homemade bread by Lindy, chicken salad by Lindy, and some local tomato and lettuce from St. Lucia. I'm excited. Out about 8 hours now, and we can see Bequia. The wind started to pick up, but it's on our nose, so we're still motor sailing, and nothing crazy yet. So I'm guessing we'll get hit by the heavier winds when we get out here a little further. Just make out Bequia. I can't wait to be there. Okay, we're sailing now. Wasn't too much of a Bequia Blast. We've seen like 16 or 17. Yeah, we got about 16 and a half apparent. We're pretty well close hauled. But yeah, not too bad. has been a long day. The wind is really fading as we're coming around the point here and see Admiralty Bay open in front of us. Time to turn on the engine, pull the sails in, and we're gonna just go anchor right over here and do some relaxing. Hey, Lindy's putting the anchor down. See Maracuja right in front of us. So we didn't know it, but today's like the unofficial start of Carnival in Bequia, and they have a party that goes all night long, and so that was happening all night long, and it's still going on this morning. Unfortunately, we weren't checked into the country and we were way too tired to party all night long. But with some planning, we could have joined in. So I guess we're gonna miss it though, because we've decided we're gonna sail to Carriacou today. It's getting late in the season and we've got to make choices of where we want to see this year. We spent so much time in the Grenadines last year, or 2 years ago. I can't remember. We want to hang out a little bit in Carriacou. So we're going to do a 38-mile sail today, and it should be real good. Nothing rough like yesterday, wind from a good angle. So that's what we're hoping. So we're getting the boat ready. Lindy's working on down below, and I'm getting the helm and the dinghy and everything strapped down up top. So we'll be ready to go probably in 20 minutes. Stay tuned for our next episode where we follow up that rough passage with one of our best sails of the season. Hey, will you stop the GoPro filming? I've got it going. I just need to be back here.